Hey, my beautiful high fibers. So, as you know, we've been talking money mindset this last week or so, and we've been talking about some negative beliefs that you may have around money, such as money is the root of all evil, money doesn't grow on trees, making money is hard work, rich people are selfish and greedy, it's better to be poor and good, spiritual people shouldn't charge for their services, whatever the case may be. These are all negative beliefs that we've identified around money and what cause what we call money blocks. But I'm here to tell you, shocker alert, money blocks are never actually about the money, okay? So, yes, I'll repeat that. Money blocks are never actually about the money itself, okay? These are coming from thoughts that we have that we are not good enough or not deserving enough of having the money that we want. So it's not about the money itself. And money, as we discussed already, is only a neutral energy. It's about these feelings that we have about not being worthy or deserving. Okay. And having, worthy and deserving of having the money that we want and would like to have. So this then automatically filters into our subconscious and we go into overdrive of playing the victim. So it's everybody's against me. It's not my fault. Oh, poor little old me. I'm always a victim and never get it easy. Blah 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 blah. I don't think that I can make all that money. Maybe you don't even want to make all that money. You just tell yourself that you only want to make enough, because you don't believe that you could actually have that amount of money. Whatever the story may be that you're telling yourself, if you keep repeating this to yourself, then that's what you're going to keep seeing in your reality. If you keep repeating that you only want enough, well, you're only ever going to get enough, because the universe, as abundant as it is, and as much as it likes to support us and give us what we want, it can only actually give us what we want, okay, and what we believe we have the capacity to hold and to receive. So if you're telling yourself that you only want enough, well then the universe can only give you just enough in your terms, because it can't give you what you don't have the capacity to receive. Sorry, a bit tongue-tied today. It can't deliver to you, what you are not a vibrational match for, because you don't feel it that you're worthy or deserving or believe that you can actually have that. Okay, so it can only give you what you think is possible to actually have. So I'm just glancing down because I have notes, okay? Because I can get a little sidetracked when I start talking about these things, as we do. Okay, so if you believe that you're worthy of just enough, like I say, that's going to be reflected to you, and that's always going to be your experience of just having enough, so never having more than enough. And like I said, that is what money blocks come from. That's how they originate, okay? So they're not actually about the money itself. They're about feeling not worthy or deserving or good enough of having the money and not believing that you can have what you actually want, okay? And there then is ways that we limit ourselves from receiving the money because of this. And I'm going to just break them down. We'll do a couple of short lives, but we're going to go today with the first and biggest one that I see a lot of female entrepreneurs doing, when they have a money block and they may not even know that they have a money block, but that is what it is, if you really investigate it, and that's what's showing up, and that is fear of visibility. Okay, and it's a big one, especially for female entrepreneurs, fear of visibility, because there's so much more that comes with that, okay? So it may not seem like these are money stories, like I say, you can say, but how does that relate? It really does. So although it may not be very obvious that this is a money story, fear of visibility is actually one of the biggest money blocks that you can have, especially as a female entrepreneur. So it's because if you're limiting, sorry, my hair keeps annoying me. If you're limiting your visibility, it means that you're playing it small, and that means that you don't really believe that you can succeed. So you have that fear of rejection and fear of shining. So playing small is not going to bring you the money that you deserve or that you desire. Okay, it's not going to make you any real money, and by real money I mean the money that you do deserve. Okay, yes, you may still earn money, but not the kind of money that you would like to have. Okay, because you need to be visible. If you want to make money, you need to be visible. You need to be showing up so people can see you, see you in your wholeness, in your greatness. Okay, quirks and all, flaws, whatever it may be. They need to see you and see how you really are, so that they connect with you. They see how you operate. They get to know you. You know, the whole know, like, and trust factor. That's essential. Okay, for people to want to buy from you, and for you to earn money, you need customers. So you need to be showing up and really being visible. So that's the only way that they can get to know, like, and trust you, and then hopefully buy from you. But you need to show up, and you need to be getting out there. You need to be putting your services out there and telling people about it, because if you're not, you can be doing all the work that you want behind the scenes, but if you're playing it small, limiting your visibility, and not even telling anybody, you know, I offer this service, then you're the world's best kept secret. So how are you ever going to make money if no one knows what you do, or that you actually do something that they need? You can't sell to someone that doesn't know what you do and doesn't know you. So like I say, most people limit their visibility because of fear of rejection or not being good enough. And this is a big issue with female entrepreneurs. Okay, it just seems to be something that we have took on in life, that we need to have approval. We always feel that we're not good enough. We need that validation. So when you run your business, just making sure I keep on track here, sorry. When you run your business based on this need for validation and approval from other people, it's not coming from heart-centered. It's not coming from soulful alignment. You're not being in your best state of well-being, as Abraham Hicks talks about. You know, that constant flow. Instead of flowing down current with the well-being, you're struggling to paddle up current, and it's really creating resistance and struggle all the way, and it's making things a lot harder than they need to be. Okay, so how do we push past this then? Because fear of visibility is a big thing, and I'm not saying that it's not, and that it's not a true thing, and it's a major issue for a lot of people. I know that it's one of the major blocks I had and still struggle with. So like, even things like this is an accomplishment for me. So I do walk my own talk. The only way to get past fear of visibility is to really put yourself out there. Just push yourself as much as you can past your comfort zone and keep going. So it may seem very overwhelming and daunting and just too much, but take it in baby steps. You know, just jump on, introduce yourself quickly for 2 minutes. If Facebook Live is something that you fear, well then, you've did it. You've pushed yourself past those comfort zones. You're already one step further, and keep challenging yourself. Keep going and keep pushing past those comfort zones. It is the only way that you can get past fear of visibility. It's only when you get out of your comfort zones that you can release that fear of rejection, because once you've done it, then you'll see that there really wasn't that much to fear, and no one really criticizes ourselves more than us ourselves. Okay, we are our own worst critic. We judge ourselves on things that other people wouldn't even pay attention to. Like, I keep fixing up my hair. I'm worried, you know, I wasn't even going to jump on because I'm not even wearing any makeup. But probably half the people viewing this won't even look at that. They won't even notice. They're too busy listening to what it is I have to say. So don't worry about that fear of rejection. Okay, you just need to push through it and keep going. Okay, and once you do that, you'll find out that it wasn't as scary as you thought, and you really didn't have as much to worry about. And you need to accept that even if there is some criticism, there's always going to be. Okay, you're not going to be for everyone, and that's a good thing. Okay, not everyone can like us and find us flawless, because it's not possible. We're not flawless. We are all flawed in our own way. and everyone just wasn't meant to like everyone, and that is okay. It's part of business and it's part of life in general. You will always get some criticism, there will always be some haters. That's fine. It's how you choose to deal with that will really set forth how you're going to move forward. Are you going to let that really, just that one comment, hold you back? Or are you going to move forward and really keep serving those other 100 people that really enjoyed what you had to say? So it's up to you to make that choice. What is it going to be? And like I say, we aren't everyone's cup of tea, and that is a good thing because we're not meant to serve everyone. If we decided we would serve everyone, then we would really be mixed in our message and we wouldn't really be helping anyone, because we need to have our own tribe, okay? And as I've already said before, mine is female entrepreneurs. Well, mainly. There are other people that I do help. I'm still going to have some clients that aren't female entrepreneurs but still like what I have to say and are interested in some areas of development, whether it be spiritual or personal. But my main tribe, my soulmate client, my ideal customer, whatever you want to call it, is female entrepreneurs. And I help them to really incorporate and integrate spiritual tools. And I don't be put off by the word spiritual tools. It's not all woo-woo, because as much as I love my woo, I'm actually quite a practical person too. Okay, that's the Aquarius in me. So I help them incorporate these tools. So whether it be law of attraction, whether it be Reiki, whether it be reading the tarot for their business, whatever it may be, I help them incorporate this into their lives, and preferably on a daily basis, because as we know, when we create habits, when we do it daily, it starts to stick in our system better. So I help them incorporate these into our lives for better growth and development, not only on a personal level, but on a business level too. So that means that my content is speaking directly to these people. I can't put out content and hope that, I don't know, single dads that are retired from the postal service will find my work appealing, because I'm not talking to them. I am talking to my ideal client. So what? Who cares if they don't want to hear what you have to say? Then they're not your client. So don't let that hold you back from being visible and helping all those people that you really can help. So think about the good that you're doing and not the criticism that you're receiving. So how then does this block look if we have it? How do we identify that we have this block in ourselves? Okay, well, first of all, like I say, you're not showing up. You're not putting yourself out there. And even if you are showing up, maybe you're showing up in video, you're showing up in posts, whether it be written, visual, whatever, you're maybe hiding behind an actual logo rather than putting your name or your face out there. Even if you are showing up and putting yourself out there, you're maybe not putting all of you. You're filtering what you think people want to see. And that shows up in your energy. I can tell you, as an energy master, that really does. That can show that you're not being authentic. You're not being who you are. And people don't care, like I say, if your hair's done, if your makeup's done, if the background behind you is nice or not. Like I say, I could have sat and put up my whole backdrop system and all, but that would have taken too long, and I really wanted to jump on and share this information with you here and now, authentically as I am. So did I care? Yeah, I was a bit worried, how people would react, but did I do it anyway? Yes, I pushed myself through that discomfort, and am I glad I showed up? Hell yes. And am I waffling on? Yes. Like I say, you're not putting yourself out there, you're not showing up authentically how you are, so clients won't really be attracted to you because they're getting mixed messages. They can see, yes, the information you're putting out is good, but there's still part of you that you're holding back. So you need to put yourself out there. That's the first thing. So get visible and be the whole of you when you're being visible. Second of all, are you sharing your services and offers with people? Or are you saying to yourself, yeah, I could help that person? You see in a group and someone's posted they need help. You're thinking, well, like that's what I do. I could help. Did you tell them? No. Do they know what you do? Does all the followers on your page know what you do? Have you reintroduced yourself lately and told your clients what you're offering? Because if you're not sharing your services, then that's playing it small. You're limiting your visibility. So you need to show up, you need to put yourself out there and share what you have. So what if you hear crickets the first time? Big deal. Maybe they weren't ready. Maybe you hadn't been showing up enough for them to connect, to really feel comfortable and safe in that purchase. Just keep showing up, put it out there again. Who knows, this time next week when you put the same offer out, it may sell like hotcakes. Okay, so just because it doesn't sell the first time, don't be disheartened. Keep sharing your services. Okay, let's see, is there anything else I need to cover on this topic? No, I think we have covered everything. So, oh, thank you. Hey, Pamela, I never see you on live. Does this time work better for you? So we're just talking, I don't know if you've been on from the start, we're just talking money blocks, and spoiler alert, how they aren't actually about the money. So I won't go into any more detail. You can catch up on that and all the juiciness. So I've just actually talked about the first real block that I see in a lot of females in general, but especially female entrepreneurs, as that's what I'm tailoring this around. Thank you. So you can catch up on that if that's something that you're interested in. We're talking about how we limit our own visibility in order to play it small, because we don't actually believe in ourselves enough to think that we can make the money that we deserve, that we can have the money we deserve. So, well, I'm glad you did check in. So that's it for today, and that's the first real huge money block that I want to talk about. Like I say, because I want to keep these short and sweet, because I know we're all busy in our own right. We don't have time to sit and listen to our sessions constantly. I want to break it down then. I think there's maybe 3 other ones I will talk about, but that's for a different day, and I'll keep it short and sweet. But this was the major one, so it's the longest. So let me know in the comments, are you relating to this kind of thing? Is fear of visibility something that you struggle with? Would you like more tips around how you can actually deal with that? I can give you some links maybe to some EFT sessions for it. Or, you can journal through it, why you're limiting your visibility. Are you enjoying the money mindset content in general? And have you signed up for the free webinar next Wednesday? So I'm holding a free webinar, Master Your Money Mindset, and I promise it's not just fluff and guff and trying to sell. There are a lot of actionable tips in there that you can take away from that one session. It's Wednesday the 27th of June at 10 a.m. That's GMT time. I know it may not be suitable for all of you, but if you sign up, you will have access to the replay. If you can't make it live, it will be for limited time only, and it's only available to those who sign up. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll drop the link again below, but make sure you sign up. It's happening next Wednesday, 10 a.m. GMT time. And we're talking the 4 main steps about how to master your money mindset. So I hope you're enjoying the content, and if there's anything in particular you would like me to talk about, then don't be afraid to shout. So happy Friday evening, you all, and have a nice weekend. Take care. Mwah, mwah, mwah.